Hi, welcome to the Quantity Surveying Studio. In today's video, we'll be looking into the different clauses by which payment applications are submitted, certified, and paid as per the FIDIC contractual conditions. Now, we all know that mainly there are two types of payments in any construction project. One is the interim payment or the monthly payments that is submitted every month, and the other one is the final payment, which is submitted once the project is completed and the contractor prepares a final statement which will include all the details of the payments that needs to be done, which includes the work related variations, the pending payments, the different claims, day works. So all these are included under the final payment and submitted to the client or the consultant once the project is completed. So let's see how the flow of these payments happen in FIDIC. So if you see here in this timeline, you can see that at the top is the flow of monthly payment or the interim payments, and below one is for the final payments. So first we look into the monthly payments. So once the contractor submits the statement to the engineer, a statement or else the interim payment application, you can also call it as the interim payment application. So once that is submitted, the details of this is given under clause 14.3 in FIDIC. So within 28 days, the engineer needs to issue the interim payment certificate. So in this 28 days, the engineer or the consultant, usually the consultant is termed as engineer as per FIDIC. So the engineer will go through it, verify all the documents, check for the calculations, and they will do a detailed study of the payment application that has been submitted, and based on their valuations they will provide a payment certificate, and that needs to be done within 28 days after the payment application is submitted by the contractor. So once the payment certificate is issued, there is another 28 days, or you can see here 56 days from the date of submitting the payment application by the contractor. So within 56 days, the employer needs to make the payment to the contractor. Now next we'll see how the flow of final payments happen. For a final payment, initially the contractor submits a draft final statement to the engineer. So in interim payment application, there was nothing like draft. The contractor will submit the final one, and after the verification, the payment certificate is issued by the engineer or the consultant. But in final payment stage, initially a draft is submitted, the final draft, and then there is a gap of 28 days where the engineer or the consultant will verify the statement and will study in detail about the different documents being submitted, the different claims, the calculations, and all the informations, the valuations, all will be calculated properly by the engineer or consultant in this 28 days. And after that, the engineer will give his feedback to the contractor, and using this feedback, the contractor will submit the final statement. So this is the draft statement. During this 28 days, the verification will also be done, and the final statement also needs to be submitted by the contractor. So with the final statement, there is another important document called discharge, which is as per clause 14.12. The different clauses are also given. So if you go through the FIDIC document in detail, you can understand the different steps by going through the clauses. So discharge is nothing but a confirmation, a written confirmation that this is the final statement, this is the final amount that needs to be paid to us as the contractor. We have the right to receive this payment. There is nothing else other than this payment. So that confirmation is being noted down under discharge. So once that is submitted, there is a gap of 28 days. Within 28 days, the engineer will issue the final payment certificate. So if you see, initially the draft is submitted. Within 28 days, the final statement is submitted based on the feedback given by the engineer, and in another 28 days the final payment certificate is issued. And once the final payment certificate is issued, within 56 days the final payment is done. So if you see here in the interim payment application, from the time the payment application is submitted till the payment is received, there is a gap of 56 days, whereas in final payment stage, once the draft is submitted till the payment is received, there is a gap of here 28 plus 28 here plus 56. So almost double, that is 112 days. So within 112 days of submitting the draft final statement, the payment needs to be received by the contractor, and here within 56 days. So hope this timelines are clear. The detailed study of the clauses can be done. It is being mentioned, and for each stage it is mentioned. So this short video was informative. So you can use these details to crack your next interview if at all something related to payments are being asked as per FIDIC. You can share it with your colleagues, your friends who are in the construction sector. Please don't forget to subscribe to Quantity Surveying Studio for more such informative videos. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Bye.